And the Championship, Chapter 31, entitled Captain Frank. As soon as the chip-off came to an end, the three fifth graders beat a path to the payphones outside the convention center and placed a call to Napoleon. "He'll be here in 5 minutes," Leon announced after he cradled the receiver. The yellow cab pulled up to the curb right on time. "How was the chip-off, Monsieur Leon?" "You better point the dial on the mudometer to 9. Napoleon flashed a silver-toothed smile. "You won?" "Nope," said Leon. "He came in second," said Lily Matisse. "And earned $100, PW added. "Show him." Leon produced the crisp new bill. "We must celebrate," said Napoleon. "Absolutely," said PW, "and I know just the place." He gave Napoleon Captain Frank's address. "Monsieur P.W., that is not in a great part of town." "We won't be there long," said PW. "How long is that?" Napoleon asked. "Just long enough to pick up something special for Leon," Lily Matisse answered sweetly. A half hour later, PW led Leon and Lily Matisse into the courtyard of an old brick warehouse. "It must be over there," he said, pointing to a field cannon that flanked a distant doorway. "You don't say," said Lily Matisse. "How could you tell?" A painted sign in the shape of a dog tag confirmed PW's hypothesis. They entered a cramped shop. It was filled floor to ceiling with military gear. There were khakis and canteens, face paint and battle flags, tents, hats, caps, and helmets, plus enough army boots to outfit a barefoot battalion. "The place looks deserted," said Lily Matisse. Leon picked up a pair of handcuffs. "These could come in handy when Lumpkin returns to the playground." "We won't need 'em once we get Fathead working," said PW. They walked past a pile of parachutes. Lily Matisse let out a yelp. "It's only PW," said Leon. "Hey, PW, we can't understand a word you're saying with that gas mask covering your face." PW peeled off the mask. "I just said they should hand these out in the lunchroom when they're serving beans." "Would you guys knock it off?" said Lily Matisse. "You heard her," someone barked. "Knock it off." All of a sudden, a man who could only be Captain Frank jumped out from behind a waist-high wall of sandbags. His face, hidden under brown and green camouflage paint, blended in with the surrounding surplus gear. "What do you grunts want?" he snarled between chews on a cigar stub. "I called a while back about a vintage army jacket," said PW. "The M42 HBT in a large?" "Yes," said PW. "Yes, what?" growled Captain Frank. "Yes, sir," said PW. "You positive about the size? All three of you pipsqueaks could fit into a large with room to spare." "Can we see the jacket or not?" Lily Matisse asked boldly. "Lock the safety on that yap of yours, missy," Captain Frank commanded. Lily Matisse refused to back down. "Do you have the jacket or don't you?" "I've got it," said Captain Frank defensively. He ducked under some mosquito netting, disappeared through a tent flap, and returned a minute later. "There you go," he said. "One vintage M42 HBT in the large." "This is the jacket with the special pockets and the anti-gas flap, right?" said Leon. "Check for yourself," Captain Frank said gruffly. Leon and PW inspected the jacket. "Looks okay to me," said PW. "Better try it on, Leon," Lily Matisse advised. Captain Frank let out a chortle when he saw Leon in the jacket. "Those sleeves go straight down to your knees." "That's good," said Lily Matisse. "It'll fit our friend like a glove." "Fine," said Captain Frank. $159.99 plus tax. No refunds, no returns." He spat a fleck of cigar stub into an upturned helmet that doubled as a spittoon. "Cash only." Lily Matisse pulled out a fat roll of singles and fives. Leon added his crisp $100 bill. And PW counted and recounted the money, and after getting the okay from his friends, handed over the wad of cash. "Do you want the jacket gift-wrapped?" Captain Frank asked sarcastically. "That's okay," said Leon, rolling up the sleeves. "I'll wear it home." As they headed for the exit, something caught P.W.'s eye. "Hold on," he said, surveying the contents of a display cabinet. "Hey, Captain Frank, how much for the sergeant's stripes?" "Why, you looking to give your friend a promotion?" "Maybe," said P.W. "In that case," said Captain Frank, "why settle for stripes? $10 makes your buddy a general." "Excellent," said P.W. "General Lumpkin?" said Lily Matisse. Now that's a scary thought.